I seen you posted on Twitter. You was like, hey, you saw your splits on the sample record. You ain't never sampled any game. Talk about that.
Man, it's crazy. I don't gotta get into what record it is, but it was just like, the thing is this, like, I sample records before, but I guess the ones that I had placed in my history, they just were like mixtapes. So you don't go through the channels of actually having to clear it or go through the label or anything like that. So I would say this was my second sample record. The first one went kind of smooth because I was able to contact the people who actually, the record that we sampled, I was actually able to contact them, and we was able to talk it out and come up with something that made sense before they even sent the paperwork. But when it came to the second one, it was just like, whoa, they want how much of the record? And, you know, this is the thing, like, a lot of people don't know. Like, you can hear a record on the radio, you be like, oh, I know that record. Oh, they sampled this and this. You know what I'm saying? And you might hear the radio, the song being played millions of times. You might think, like, yo, this person rich off this record. But you got to think, like, if your percentage is small, you're really not making that much money off the record. You know what I'm saying? And it's all, at the end of the day, it's about percentages.
So I feel like that shit underrated as far as, like, making samples. Like, he just said it. Like, producers want to like sample records that, you know what I'm saying, sound like samples. Y'all want to chop samples, but it's like the splits and that sample clearance is hell. So I feel like producers, like, if you want to hop into a lane or connect with somebody, make those old school type samples, you know what I'm saying? Look up those Frank Dukes QB tutorials and find out how to make those vinyl type sounding samples, and the whole time it's better for you because let's say I give you a sample, like, damn, what record this is? Now I made that shit myself. You gonna use that because you know it ain't no crazy sample clearance split or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Just some regular like loop shit. You feel
Absolutely.
me?
Yeah, I just didn't like the split. So I was just like, I had to think about it. And I had discussions with other producers about certain splits that they had, you know what I mean, with certain records that they did. And a lot of them told me some crazy stories, man, like crazy stories. I remember one producer told me that there was a particular record that he did, and I think that they didn't want to give up. They cleared the record, but they wanted 100% of the record.
Trevor.
And the artist was willing to let that slide. The producer was like, hell no. So he went and remade the beat. And when he remade the beat, they actually picked the remake of the beat. But see, that's the thing. That takes a different type of mindset. Like, that's GOAT mentality. Like, nah, hold on. You're not going to jerk me. I'm about to go make this beat over, and I'm going to get 100% of this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of no, you know what I'm saying? Kaleri, that's where he went from 0% to his whole 100, because he made the beat by himself when he remade it. So...